In this segment, it's time to use the other half of your brain. So far, this has been about listening to stories. Now we want to encourage you to consider what process has been used and the effects of that process. Let's listen in.
Very good. Well, you did very well last session. Are you enjoying this? Yes. Good. Okay, well, we're going to do something a little bit different this time. Instead of telling you a story or talking about the stories, we want to talk about the process. So the process that you've seen so far today, but we're going to do the same thing. I just want to hear from you. What have you been seeing? What have you been hearing? What have you been experiencing about the process? So think about maybe normal classrooms that you're in versus this classroom, and what's different, what's the same, what are you seeing? What are you experiencing?
We are using lots of our imaginations.
Lots of your imagination. Okay, good, Nick. Thank you. Good. How are you seeing the imagination used?
Well, as far as by listening to the story, we will retell the story, and we have to be imaginative in retelling the story.
Okay, good.
Well, actually, as a listener, I enjoy it as during the process of it. I actually have an opportunity to interact, just like, for example, in my Sunday school, I can use this actually. When I tell stories, my children, I don't know, not my children, my students are not just going to listen, but they're going to interact with the story. As I tell the story, they also will give their insights and, of course, what they have done.
Okay, good. So not just listening, but interacting and being part of it.
Being a part of it.
Okay, good. So we're using imagination, there's interaction. What else are you seeing?
The mechanics of it, you go through a circle.
Oh.
And you're not standing up teaching, you're sitting down, same level of story.
Okay, so instead of rows or anything, we're in a circle, and the leader, whoever is doing that part at the time, is not standing. What's that do for the group? Both of those things. What does that do for us? What is it? It's
Convenient.
convenient. Okay. How's it convenient? Tell me.
It's comfortable to just express.
Oh, good. Okay. Thank you, Noah.
No
Good.
hesitation.
Good.
It's just your opinion counts.
Okay. And it's opinions. Your opinion counts. Great. What else does this setting do for us?
Makes you feel part of the group.
You're part of the group.
You are not the backseater. Or you're always the one talking, but you are, everybody's part of the group.
Yeah.
And if someone will talk, you can immediately look to his eyes and see the facial expression.
Yeah. Are you part of them over there?
Yeah.
Are you guys part of those over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Is anybody on the back row? Huh? That's one of the things we say, no back row. If we can, we want no back row. So what else does this do for you in this kind of setup?
It opens a bigger room for interaction.
Okay.
So because I can see everyone.
Yeah.
I can see you, so it provides a bigger interaction.
Yes, exactly. You can see everybody, so that increases your opportunities for interaction. Good. What else? Great answers.
Actually, comparing it to a traditional one, it's like the teacher is there in front and you're here sitting and you're looking at the teacher. I can just look at it as when we do the traditional one, I look at the teacher and the teacher looks at me, and I don't see my classmates. But in this kind of setting, actually, I look at my teacher and I look at everybody, and I get a little bit of confidence added to mine.
Okay.
So I can share more boldly than before. Something
Good.
Like
Very good. How about some others? What have you observed about the process? What's helping this process to work?
One thing I observe is we watch each other. It stays us awake because if someone is it's effective.
I don't know if it's a fact or a theory that if our brain doesn't process
we tend to become sleepy.
Uh-huh.
And this hour our sleepy time.
Uh-huh.
But we stay awake.
We're still awake? Yeah, yeah.
Everyone is participating.
What do you guys think? Is that a fact or a theory that if your brain's not working, you fall asleep? I think it's a fact, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a fact also.
Everyone is awake.
Uh-huh. Good, good. Even during sleepy time. Whew. Yeah, yeah. What else are you noticing about the process? These are great. Keep it going.
It's like a puzzle that you create a big picture by what they are telling,
Okay.
and you can connect those pieces.
Yeah, yeah. Who has the pieces?
Everybody.
Everybody. Oh, ah. So how does it come together then? If everybody has pieces of the puzzle, how does it come together?
Beautiful pictures.
Okay, into a beautiful picture. What else, Fraser?
Everyone must give their own.
Everyone must give their own. Yeah, good, good. Very good. What happens if somebody's holding on to a couple of pieces and they just... Do we get the full picture? No? Oh, okay, okay. Very good, very good. How many of you teach in any kind of setting? Let me see. Who are the teachers here? Okay, all right, come on, teachers. Help us out. What do you, see, I set you up. What else are you noticing about this setting?
Okay, as for me, I see that this kind of setting allows us to communicate more easily. In communicating, you should be looking, or you are to see whom you are talking to, and for you to be able to have feedback, you have to also look at them and see if they are listening, or they grasp what you are telling, or what is your idea all about.
Good, good. Thank you, Alan. Very good. So we see each other better, we communicate better because of that. You can kind of see if they're grasping, getting the understanding. What else helps that part? How do you know if people are understanding? Based on what you've been seeing here today. How do you know if they're understanding? They're responding. Uh-huh.
Yeah, this small group enhances connections. And what I like about it is that it builds bridges. So the idea is it enhances that connection and the relationship that we have with this small group.
Okay.
We might have not spent a lot of time with each other, but hearing you, and I'm sharing, you listening, I talking at the same time, it's another process. For me, it's very enriching.
Okay.
So it's the same thing with us. It
Great.
builds bridges.
Great. That's good, Sam. So did I hear you saying that part of it is it doesn't matter what your education is, you can participate?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good, good. What else are you seeing? Think about those puzzle pieces, Sam's comments. There's probably some other things here about this process.
You have to think.
You have to think. Whoa, okay.
Of course,
Okay.
because, just like what Roy has said a while ago, when somebody said what your answer is supposed to be, actually you have to think of another thing, and you can see more of the picture than what your limited mind is thinking before he said that.
Good,
Something like
good.
When you know you're going to have to retell the story, you listen better to it the first time.
Yeah, that's true. When you know you're going to have to retell the story, you start listening. Oh, what's he saying? I have to tell it back. Yeah. Good, good, good.
If I will be the storyteller,
Uh-huh.
I need to be familiar with the story.
Yeah, yeah. How familiar do you think you need to be in order to tell the story? Pretty close, or sort of, or what?
At least somehow got the theme of the story.
Okay,
And some details of it that needs to be emphasized.
okay,
That would be probably a good element if we think of the structure, probably introduction, meat, and then conclusions.
okay,
The story,
okay.
The story, there's probably a flow of it we can talk about.
So have the flow of it and some of the details, okay? You think that's enough? If you're just pretty close? No?
You also have to think of. I also have to get the main point of the story. Maybe because maybe if you're telling a story and you're emphasizing a wrong point, maybe that's going to be a bad story.
Oh, okay. So maybe understand the main point of the story. Okay. I'm just wondering, do we always know what the main point of the story is? Did you hear, anybody here, was everybody here talking about the same part of the story? No. No? Oh. So was the main point for you the same as the main point for somebody over here, or different? Different? Oh. So if I'm the storyteller, how do I know what's going to be the main idea for each of you? So how do I know which part to emphasize?
You asked the question.
Okay, we have the questions. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe as the storyteller, do you think it's fair that I should just know the story really well and then let you guys decide?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
I do think so. Because as the previous session, we have Nathan. Nathan listens to God's story exactly with details. I think for us to be able to become a good storyteller, we have to know the story very well. From the very little details, we should be able to be familiar of those things for us to tell the story exactly and precisely, like what Nathan have done when he listens to God and tell the story to David.
Yeah, good.
A story must not only put here on the head, but it must be.
So you think if it's here and it's here, you can tell it better?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, let's go back to simple things. Teachers, help us out. What other simple things have you seen any of the storytellers or facilitators doing here this morning? Simple things that have helped.
Changing of the voice.
Okay.
When you tell the story, it makes the story alive.
Yeah, okay.
It's like you are watching not only like 3D but 4D.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear it this morning when Woody said, "Don't bother me"? You heard somebody like, no. Okay, good. So voice inflections, changing your voice. What else?
Asking questions.
Questions and answers. Who's giving the answers?
The audience.
Yeah, everybody. So if everybody's giving the answers, who's doing the teaching? Everybody? Serious? Wow. Did you know you were going to teach today? Did you know you were coming to a seminar to teach? Benny, did you know? You didn't know? You came to learn? Oh, but you're teaching. Wow. How do you feel about that? You feel good? Well, okay. Interesting. Okay, so if you're doing the teaching, what am I doing?
Facilitating.
Okay.
And you learn from us.
And I am. Definitely. We do. We learn from you. And that's one of the key things too. When you're here in this seat, you stay a learner. During the times when either I or Woody have been here, does it seem like we're teaching? Does it?
Seems like you're conversing.
Okay, we're just conversing. Yeah. Has there been teaching going on?
Yes.
Yeah? So where's it coming from?
One factor that I see is that when your facial expressions change, you're teaching us to become artists. That's one way of using our brains to become more creative, squeezing out the creative juices out of it.
Okay.
It's a very nice thing.
Good. So that's another thing as far as gestures too. We mentioned gestures earlier.
Yeah.
What other gestures have you seen that are helpful?
I think you are very excited to tell the story.
Yeah?
You're very excited to tell the story.
What
There
indicates
is
that?
excitement in your eyes,
Okay.
in your body.
Using your eyes, your face, your voice, your hands, your body, all of that helps to convey the story?
Yeah.
Okay, good, very good. Okay, a couple other little things I'm kind of looking for, doing one of them even right now. Laughing. Yeah. How about that? How does that help?
It's lightening up.
Yeah, exactly. It lightens up the atmosphere. Yeah. It also, we do that very intentionally. Everything that you've seen myself or Woody do has been very much on purpose. Because we've studied this. For me, it's been 7 years of doing this kind of thing and watching and testing and seeing what works. And so everything we're doing is on purpose. So that's why even now we're asking you, what are you seeing? Because what you are seeing, we're doing very intentionally because of what it does for the group. So, what else have you noticed that personalizes the interaction?
It brings also respect because you don't monopolize the conversation. It's not one way.
Yeah.
But it makes everybody participate in the story. If it is theology, everybody share in the theology
Yeah.
of the study.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So there's respect. Good. Respect for everybody because we're all part of this. George mentioned earlier the teacher is not standing. So visually, what's it do for us that we're all on the same level? What's that do for us?
It breaks the gap.
Okay? Breaks the gap. Breaks the barrier. Yeah, yeah. Good, good. One of the ways we express that is we're all on the same playing field. We're on the same level. Yeah. Good. Very good.
Actually, about breaking gaps. Actually, since everybody does that, I can do it too.
Yeah. Yeah. That also is very much on purpose. So let's see if we catch some of the steps here. And again, we'll kind of check on why we're doing that. When we start a session, what's the first thing you see us do? Okay, we pray and then we tell the story. Okay, so we tell the story. What's the second thing? Retell it. Who's retelling it? Everybody. To who?
To each other.
Yeah. Many times when you sit down, are you sitting next to somebody you know? Okay, maybe yes, maybe no. But which is more intimidating, to tell the story in front of everybody or just to one person? Just one person? Okay. How many say one person? Let me see. Let's vote. Oh, okay, good, good. That wins. And again, that's on purpose because we want you to start talking. So we get you to start talking by just telling Titus. Can you tell me the story? Not right now. Not right now. So it's easier to tell one story. What's the third thing that we do? Retell the story with what? With errors, yeah. And what do you do when you hear an error? Okay? You're responding, you're saying no, 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 you're correcting, and many times you're also doing what?
Listening.
You're listening. Did you ever laugh? Were you laughing during that part? Do you remember? Yeah, you were laughing. Yeah. Many times when we do that, the mistakes are very much on purpose, and they're kind of silly because you laugh. What does laughing do for you? We relax, it lightens it. That's very much intentional. We want that to happen because we get you talking, we get you laughing, because what comes next? What's the fourth part? Questions. Yeah. And if we're asking questions and you don't give answers, what do we have? So that all of that is to get you ready. We want to get you talking and get you ready. So see how we set you up? Did you hear any wrong answers? No? No wrong answers? No. What's that do for you if you realize there's no wrong answers?
It gives us confidence to speak again.
Yeah,
For the other time.
absolutely. Build more confidence. Oh, no wrong answers. This is good. I like this. Yeah.
And everybody's contribution matters to the big picture of the story. So I was just thinking, if everybody holds a puzzle and you vote it in,
Uh-huh.
we have it a big picture, everyone say with that message, with that passage,
Yeah.
with that story, everybody learns. So it
Yeah.
still goes to the same point of one story, but different perspectives, but still one story,
Yeah.
one message for everyone to receive.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best thing I saw with this method,
Mm-hmm.
because it spreads it out, the other side synthesizes it, and then voila,
Yeah.
everybody shares.
Good, good, good. So how many of you, before Woody told it, how many of you already knew the story of Nathan and David? Let's see. Everybody, okay. Now, next question. How many of you learned something new today? Oh, look at that. Same hands all the way around. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Can I tell you something? This happens every single time. Every time. We could do the story of Nathan and David again tomorrow. We're not going to, but we could, and we would have a different discussion still, because you might have different thoughts. Or if we just added, say, 6 different people to the group, and then their input creates more different thoughts. And I was seeing some conversations where people were building off of thoughts, and that's part of the process that happens. Alejandro may share something, and then Roy may say, oh, well, that makes me think, and then Benny may jump in on that and say, oh, well, because of that. And so it grows, and it grows. And that's a very fascinating thing that happens every single time. That's where the Holy Spirit really is helping us, where our own life experiences and input becomes part of that, and so every conversation is unique. That's really beneficial for both the storyteller, facilitator, who maybe does stories a lot. You don't get bored because it's different each time. And it's very beneficial for the group because the discussion you had today is yours. Didn't happen anywhere else. Won't happen again like this for anybody else. Just won't happen because it's unique to that moment. And we really believe that that's an example of the body of Christ working, where everybody puts something in and the Holy Spirit helping us, and so it makes it that unique and that precious. And so all of these pieces that you just helped us discover are very important. They're part of what makes this process work as we tell the story. Now, remember all of these when you get your chance tomorrow. Did you hear that? Tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. So tomorrow you'll get a chance to tell a story. Is that exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. Okay, well that ends this portion of it. And then we'll look at assignments for tomorrow in a little while. Okay? Thank you.